Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On the play fake, here's Dart. He's going to test the secondary right away. A very quick throw there, but... Not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready? 19 Lions. No!
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll go right and find his running back. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and
70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Once again, it's Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play callers that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Third down and 9. Putting the tight end in motion.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. He is all the way inside the 15, but hold everything. There is a marker down. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 40-yard line.
To the air on second down. Dart. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here's a third down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. That his second TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Giants 1st down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
33-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Throwing, dart, flush to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Okay, ready?
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 1.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It's a gain of 29. And it's 1st and goal.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
They'll run on 2nd down. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Let's go, go.
They'll try to run this one in. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Lion. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
At the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 70.
Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
60 by 60.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angle toward the sideline. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. On play action, it is Dart. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Dart's going to throw here on 2nd down. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
On the double.
1st and 10. Kind of shotgun. It's Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing again, Dart. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air again goes Dart. That one intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
First down 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tight. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go get him, go get him.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. He finds Devontae Smith. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
That's good.
13 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
13 yards. First down, Eagles.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
18 Rapper, 18 Rapper, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. Pickup of 46 yards.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Come on, set. Hawk 70. Take go.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Giants will get out in front 17-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready. Set. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
60 Eagles.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This one from 52 yards away. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this stays a 2-score game. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 back. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and 1 at the 33-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Man in motion is Smith. 2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for an Eagles first down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 70 range. 70 range. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 average. 60 average.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
70 Lions.
Man in motion is Brown. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Third and 7. That's Goedert in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Dart. Fade right side. It's Johnson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Street. Let's go. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
60 by 6. Go!
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
He's tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Olsen and Evo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man downfield is Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And that ball incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air one more time. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can, and now being first and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
He pulls it in. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. Oh, no. This goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. So this is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther straight. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Hey, that's Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here's a run, going left. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Check. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Check go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Ready up.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Shut up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Bring it.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on 1st down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a handoff, running right. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.